Okay, this video is for SOG technical support, plus if anyone else is having the same issue, definitely want to see if anyone else is seeing this. Today is Sunday, June 7th, 2026. Yesterday, June 6th, 2026, went to the Blade Show in Atlanta. From the SOG booth, bought these two knives. This video is going to be on this one, which it is a Seal XR TI. When I looked at this one at the booth, the one that was out for people to actually feel in hand, got talking to the guy behind the counter. He said, well, that one was out of the box new from Friday, so the day before, 2 days ago now. And the main complaints I've seen on this one when I researched it online is that the jimping is very aggressive, and you can see it definitely is, both on the finger side. The blade side's not that bad, but definitely the jumping on the back as well, very aggressive. But the other big issue was the detent. So when I was playing with the one at their booth, I could get maybe 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3, where I could flip it open from the flipper. The thumb hole was very stiff, but it's kind of, I guess, a known issue, but this seems to go a little bit beyond. When I got this one home, I did oil it. You can see a little bit of the oil left there. And I did switch out the handle scales from the black to the, I guess, flat dark earth. And after I did that, it's still about the same stiffness. So what I did was, okay, let's start working it in. So I sat down watching TV, had my finger on the flipper. I would grab the blade here, pull it out just about maybe 1/2 inch. And that whole time that I was trying to work that in, there was definitely metal on metal noise. I was like, okay, well, it's new, it's just fresh out of the box, let's work this in. After about 45 minutes of trying to work that in, it changed. Now, see if I can get this. You can definitely hear I'm holding the knife one hand, pinching the blade the other, and it is locked. Now, very sure this is a detent issue, because if I pull down the lock, the blade swings freely. I can open it, I can close it all the way. Knife works fine if I pull down the XR lock. So no problem with that. But if I try to use the flipper or the thumb hole, or even pinching the knife here, I cannot pull. Okay, so finally it did go past the detent there, just pulling as hard as I possibly could on the blade, but just normal tension, nothing. If I try to do this, nothing. Actually, just one day of trying to use this one, it's already cut the skin. You can see just from pushing on it that time, but this definitely has a detent issue. But definitely detent, because if I pull the XR lock back, you can see the blade free, and I can flick it open. And honestly, this feels really nice in hand, even with the jimping. Now, if I was a butcher and I'm using this all day, every day, I probably would not get this with the jimping, or I would kind of smooth down the jimping for me a little bit. But just as a pocket knife that I'm occasionally using, this is very secure in hand, very nice. I love the blade shape, love its magna cut, but that's unusable. And just as an example, the ProTech SOG TAC XR that I got, what I should be able to do with this knife is that. And this one, nothing, and locked blade. And again, if I pull down the lock, I can flick the blade open easily.